Hello and welcome back to Rick's YouTube channel. On today's video I'm going to show you how you can clean your dust out your PC. I've got a PC at the moment, it's got a Corsair PSU in there. It's making quite a little bit of noise, it's starting to overheat. I use certain applications, so I'm going to try and take some of the dust out of the motherboard, the actual unit, and really give the PSU a good clean. But be careful, make sure your power is fully off, and there will still be a little bit of charge in the capacitors on that PSU, so be very, very, very careful. So I'll just quickly show you the PC. Just move it out of the way. I'm going to have to hold the webcam. I'm just going to take off the case, the door. Just move this lamp. Let's try and get a better look. As you can see, there's the fan. You can see all the dust. You can see all the dust at the bottom of the case. On top of the graphics card, it's really dusty, and you can really see the dust on that processor. At the top there, try and get you in. There's the PSU. The fan's going. There is a lot of dust in there. So I'm going to switch over to another camera and show you how to clean your PC unit out. So first off, I'm going to switch the PC off. So I'm just going to close that down now. Power off, whatever you want to call it. Wait for the fan to stop. Right, now the second thing you're going to have to do is unplug all the power cables. Just move everything out of the way. So first off, I want to clean the power supply unit. So I've got 4 screws at the back holding it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are a Phillips screw. When you get to the last one, just grab underneath the PSU and hold it, just in case it decides to fall. And then gently wiggle it out and move it to the side. Unscrew the 4 screws around the PSU housing. Remember, one of the screws is underneath a seal, the warranty seal, so if you're going to do this, you can avoid your warranty. And that'll come away like that. Let's have a look closer up. As you can see, do not touch any of the components in there, because there will be still a charge in there. But that's looking pretty dusty. Have a closer look at the fan. The fan is caked up in dust. So I'm going to disconnect that fan. The fan is plugged in just there. Just be very careful that you do not touch anything else. Okay, I'm going to disconnect this power supply to the fan. Just be very careful you don't touch any of the circuit in there. As you can see, the fan is completely caked up in dust. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab my vacuum and a real small paintbrush with quite thick bristles, and give that a good wipe, and also suck up the dust at the same time. I'm going to remove the grill and take the fan out from the casing completely, just so I can remove all the dust. Makes it access a lot more easier. still a little bit of dust like there, all in the corners. Just makes it so much easier. And as you can see, there's still quite a bit of dust around the fan. Clean as much of the dust off as you can. Put the hoover back on because it's getting quite dusty. Right, with the fan clean, the grill, the plastic cover and the case, I'm going to turn my attention to the PSU, the actual supply unit, the power supply. Totally highly dangerous to put your fingers in there, so I'm going to keep well away from that. I'm using a plastic brush just to get rid of some of the dust in there. So I removed quite a lot of the dust that was in there, keeping my fingers well away from any of the electronic components. Even though it's completely unplugged, there will still be a little bit of a charge. Use a plastic or wooden brush. Next off, without stripping the PC out altogether, I'm just going to brush off some of the components inside the PC. So I'll grab the hoover again. So guys, I've cleaned out the motherboard, wiped the dust off that, the processor fan, the heat shield, on top of the graphics card. I might just whip the graphics card out and clean them fans as well. Regarding the PSU, that's most of the dust from the unit out of there. It's been sucked out or brushed out by that paintbrush. It's looking nice and clean. Regarding the fan, there's the fan. It's looking new. And the housing's been done. That's how to clean the PSU out on the Corsair CX430M. And also get rid of some of the dust inside your PC unit. So I'm going to stick it all back together and I'll get back to you in a minute. So YouTube, I've reassembled the PSU, put it back into the PC. The computer is now switched on. It is running a lot quieter. You can see it's dust free, and yeah, it's made quite a lot of difference. It's keeping the temperatures down. But what I have noticed is when I'm using a lot of applications all at once, the fan on the PSU does speed up a bit, and I do believe the bearing has gone in the fan when it speeds up. So I'm going to replace the fan on there in the next week or two, but the PC is running a lot cooler, getting the dust out of the heatsink and the fan there, and also clearing out the PSU, so I'm quite happy with that. Anyway, that's how you clean the dust out of your PC and the PSU. Be very careful when you're doing the PSU, and remember to give the video a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.